10. I'll read from verse 3 to 6. Isaiah 119 and 2 Corinthians chapter 10, 3 to 6.
Isaiah 119. If you are willing and obedient,
If you are willing and obedient,
you shall eat the good of the land.
you shall eat the good of the land. Look at that. So what is the qualification for eating the good of the land?
If you are willing.
If you are, first of all, you have to be willing to what? To eat the fruit of the land. If you're not, God can force blessings you. That's gotta understand that. As much as God wants you blessed, as bad as He wants you blessed, He can't force it on you. So first of all, He said, if you want to eat the good of the land, first of all, the first condition, you have to be what? Willing. In other words, Lord, whatever this plan you have for me to be blessed, to eat the blessings of this land, I'm interested. That's okay, you're interested. From the condition. So if you're not interested, even though it's a good thing, He can force it on you. Always remember that. God can force things on you. So the second one said, if you be willing, and the next one said, and also obedient. In other words, show me you're willing. I want us to be on the same page. Are you willing to enjoy this blessing? Oh, Lord, I'm willing. Then the next one says, and obedient. In other words, there will be some things I'll be asking you to do. If you be obedient to those things, then you can now access the good of the land. I'll give you another scripture. I quoted another scripture. That's 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 3 to 6.
3 to 6.
All right, that's a long one. You know what? I'm gonna give you a short one. I'm gonna give you James chapter 4 verse 7. James 4 7. These are not what I'm ministering on, but it's just to give you a general view. James chapter 4 verse 7. You want to read? Yeah, go ahead.
Submit yourselves therefore to God.
Submit yourselves therefore to the Lord.
Resist the devil and he will flee from you.
The devil will not flee when you resist him until you what?
Submit yourself to God.
Yeah. So you can tell him, oh devil, I command you to go. He is not going nowhere. In fact, if you command him to go, he gets angry and he takes care of you. So before you can command the devil to go, you gotta submit to what?
To God.
To God. You gotta have a relationship with God. And you gotta, in other words, when he said submission means you surrender to him. He becomes the Lord of your life. So if Jesus is not the Lord of your life, there is no way on earth you can rebuke the devil and he will listen. In fact, when you rebuke him, he gets mad. And he will take care of you to correct you from that error. Because he believes it's an error for you to harass him without having the authority. So these are the conditions. It's not my not going there, but I want to just touch some of these things to let you know that the blessings of God, exercising the power of God in any form or manner, has what? Condition. Now, back to my subject. The Lord said to us in this year 2017, that is our year for what? Grace for dominion. Say that with me. Grace
for dominion.
I'll say it this way. Year 2017.
Year 2017
is a year. My year of grace. For dominion. Year 2017.
Year 2017
is my year of grace. For dominion. Now I want you to say it 3 good times. Go. Year 2017
is my year of grace
for dominion.
Year 2017
is my year of grace for dominion. The year 2017 is my year of grace for dominion.
That's right. My year of grace. I want you to also, I'm going to also give you this little assignment. When you wake up in the morning, before you start your day, as you're about to leave the door, declare these words. This year is my year of grace for dominion. I walk in dominion. We've not gotten to that level of teaching, of declarations. We're going to get there soon. But I just want you to do this. When you wake up in the morning and you've done everything you want about rush out from the door, as you stand on the door to move, just declare these words. This year is my year of grace for dominion, and I walk in dominion. When you speak those words, that's powerful. Praise the Lord. So what I want to start from this Sunday, we're going to be doing this throughout this month. I'm going to start giving you very key. We're not talking about general, okay, there are specific things I'm going to be talking about. Maybe 2 or 3 that will actually place you, that will release that grace for dominion this year, 2017. And we call them grace triggers. Grace what?
Triggers.
Grace triggers. I'm going to start with this one today. Now, the first one of the grace trigger, I'm going to give you a couple of scriptures. Proverbs chapter 3. Proverbs chapter 3. I'm going to read verse 9 and 10. And I'm also going to read Romans chapter 11, verse 16. Proverbs. Proverbs is after Psalms. You get Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 3. I'm going to be reading verse 9 and 10. You there?
Amen.
If you're there, say thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
If you're not there, say Jesus have mercy. So how many people are on the mercy level? I'll give you a couple of seconds once you get there. Proverbs chapter 3. I'm reading verse 8 and 9. Or rather 9 and 10, sorry. Alright, if you're still looking, it's not just mercy you need now. I believe you need a special touch from the Lord. So, I'm going to go ahead. Honor the Lord with thy substance, with the first fruits of all thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out. Somebody say burst out.
Burst out.
Oh, that's powerful. With new wine. I'll take it again. Honor the Lord with thy substance, with the first fruits of all thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty. The word plenty there is also abundance. And thy presses. The word presses means thy, just like it's associated with something connected to wine. You know, like a vineyard. And thy presses shall burst out with new wine. Then I'll read another scripture. Please hold that scripture, don't close it. I'll take you quickly to somewhere else. I'm going to connect these two scriptures. Romans 11:16. Romans 11:16. Romans 11:16. Are you there?
Amen.
Amen.
Romans 11:16. For if the first fruits be holy, the lump is also holy. If the roots be holy, so are the branches. For if the first fruits be holy, the lump means the rest is holy. If the roots be holy, so are what? Branches. The same life in the roots transmits to the branch. Now, I'll take you back now to Proverbs. But these are the two key scriptures we're going to be dealing with briefly today. And is one of the grace triggers that the Lord specifically instructed me about. Praise the Lord.
Amen.
I want you to give me your attention now. I say there are grace triggers, grace activators, things that activates grace. Grace is not really an end. Grace is a means to what? Talk to me. I said grace is not an end. is a means to an end. Grace is not the destination. Grace comes on you to get you to the destination. Am I speaking to someone? I want to give you attention. What I'm sharing with you is very powerful and critical. I need to understand it. It's so powerful because that understanding will give you the edge. I say grace is not an end. It's not your destination. Someone said, my destination is just to get grace. No! Grace comes on you to take you to your destination. Grace comes on you to enable you to make things easy, to make things connect,
Amen.
to get you to where you're going.
Yes.
So this is not the year of grace, because grace is not the destination. This is the year of grace for dominion. So grace is here to take you to what? Take you where?
Take you to your destination.
No. As connects this year, in regards to this year, what is the grace that is going to come on you?
For dominion.
For dominion. That's the destination. There are other destinations, but this year, the grace is what? For dominion. Not grace of dominion, the grace for dominion. I want to be very articulate with the choice of words. It's not grace of dominion, it's grace for dominion. So this grace is coming for this reason. The grace for dominion. Not the grace of dominion. There's nothing like grace of dominion. That's spiritually ungrammatical. that's a spiritual. It's spiritually out of place. It's grace for dominion, grace for increase, grace for abundance, grace for excel. So grace is always there for something. So it's never a destination. It's a vehicle that takes you where? To the destination. So if grace is the vehicle that takes you to the destination, we need to understand, so how do I activate grace? Not how do I activate dominion?